1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. The headlines first. Defense Minister says the process of appointment to the highest positions of Pakistan Army has started. Pakistan has strongly rejected Indian propaganda regarding its counter-terrorism credentials at the so-called No Money for Terror ministerial meeting in New Delhi. China has reiterated its resolve to strengthen and deepen collaboration with Pakistan under China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, all-party Hurriyat Conference has said under a well-hatched conspiracy, Modi-led fascist Indian regime is massacring Kashmiri youth on the mantra of being crossfire victims. In Indonesia, over 50 people were killed after an earthquake of 5.6 intensity jolted Java Island today. Pakistan Cricket Board has announced 18-member squad for 3-test match home series against England. And now the news in details. Defense Minister Khwaja Mohammad Asif says the process of appointment to the highest positions of Pakistan Army started today. In a tweet today, he said it will be completed soon as per the constitutional requirements. Finance Minister Ishaq Dar has ordered an inquiry into the unwarranted leakage of the tax information of the family members of Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa. Taking serious notice, he said this is clearly violative of the confidentiality of tax formation that the law provides. In view of this serious lapse on the part of to-date unknown functionaries, the Finance Minister has directed the SAPM on Revenue Tariq Mahmood Pasha to personally lead an immediate investigation into the violation of tax law and breach of FBR data, a fixed responsibility, and submit a report within 24 hours. Pakistan has strongly rejected all references and insinuations by the Indian leadership directed against it at the so-called No Money for Terror ministerial meeting held in New Delhi. The Foreign Office in a statement said India continues to mislead the world about Pakistan's counter-terrorism credentials by repeatedly levelling false accusations. The statement said India's hollow rhetoric has fallen flat in the face of Pakistan's successful counter-terrorism measures, which have been accorded due recognition and acknowledgement from the premier international body on counter-terrorism, anti-money laundering and terror financing FATF. The Foreign Office regretted that India is continuing its relentless terror campaign in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. It said there is no justification for India's state-sponsored terrorism in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, where its security forces terrorize, torment, and torture innocent Kashmiris with impunity every day. Special Assistant to Prime Minister on Industries and Production Tasneem Ahmed Qureshi has said Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari successfully highlighted Pakistan's multiple socio-economic issues before the global community. Talking to the APP, he said the dynamic role of Bilawal Bhutto Zardari in apprising the world about economic losses and damages faced by Pakistan due to catastrophic floods is commendable. He regretted that the previous government failed to project the soft image of Pakistan due to its weak foreign policy. Pakistan and China have made notable progress in bilateral cooperation in multiple sectors, including health and information technology. Speaking at a regular briefing in Beijing today, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning said CPAC is the flagship project for China-Pakistan cooperation, which made tangible contributions to the socio-economic development in Pakistan and regional interconnectivity. She further said China donated the solar equipment to Balochistan province and a green project in Gwadar. The spokesperson said China is ready to collaborate with Pakistan for making CPAC a demonstrative project for high-quality cooperation under the Belt and Road. The U.S. Agency for International Development will provide 743 tons of certified wheat seed and 1,485 tons of fertilizer to 14,850 flood-affected farmers in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Talking to the APP, communications specialist of USAID's Economic Recovery and Development Activity said the assistance will enable flood-affected farmers' families to cultivate wheat crops on their 1,900 acres of land during this Rabi season. He said USAID ERDA has decided to extend critical support to ensure food security in Dera Ismail Khan, Peshawar and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa districts. King Salman Relief Centre Pakistan has provided medicines and medical equipment to the Diabetes Association of Pakistan in Karachi. This will enable the poor and underprivileged diabetic patients to get free and timely treatment. Around 4,160 people will benefit from this assistance. The government has invited applications from Pakistani pilgrims who want to attend the annual Urs celebrations of Sufi poet Hazrat Amir Khusro in New Delhi, India. People can submit Ziyarat application form till 5th of next month, while the Urs celebrations will be held from 4th to 11th May next year. Application forms are available on website and Facebook page of Ministry of Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony. This is Radio Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, all-party Hurriyat Conference has said under a well-hatched conspiracy, the Modi-led fascist Indian regime is massacring Kashmiri youth on the mantra of being crossfire victims. According to Kashmir Media Service, all-party Hurriyat Conference and other organizations in their statements in Srinagar said under the new plan, Indian army and police arrest innocent youth and kill them in custody, and later issued the statement written in advance that the youth was killed in a crossfire when he was being taken to locate the so-called hideout of the Mujahideen. They appeal the international human rights organizations come forward in a big way to prevent the extrajudicial killings of Kashmiris by the Hindutva regime. Meanwhile, incarcerated senior all-party Hurriyat Conference leader Ghulam Ahmad Gulzar, in a message from Srinagar's central jail, said that humiliating defeat is the destiny of India, even if New Delhi deploys its entire army in occupied Jammu and Kashmir to suppress the ongoing freedom struggle. He further said the Kashmiris are fighting for a great cause who can never be forced into submission through killings, arrests and other brutalities. The all-party Hurriyat Conference leader said the unresolved Kashmir issue is not only a main hurdle in the peace and prosperity in South Asia, but is a main cause of bloodshed, poverty and arms race in the region. In Indonesia, more than 50 people were killed and over 700 injured after a strong earthquake of 5.6 intensity struck Java Island today. Talking to media, a local official said West Java town was the worst hit area and the death toll is feared to rise as dwellers outside of the town still trapped. International Atomic Energy Agency has condemned a targeted attack on the Russian-occupied Zaporizhia nuclear plant in Ukraine. Head of the UN watchdog Rafael Grossi in a statement said explosions occurred at the site of this major nuclear power plant are completely unacceptable. In Kazakhstan, President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev has been re-elected in the office for next term. According to the preliminary results, the 69-year-old president who came to power in 2019 received 81.31% of the vote, and final results to be announced within a week. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has said a military operation in northern Syria would not just be limited to an air campaign. In a statement, he said, "Our defense ministry will decide how much of the land forces should take part." Meanwhile, 3 people were killed and 6 injured in a rocket attack at the Karkamis district near the Syrian border. Qatar has signed a 27-year sale and purchase agreement with China. Qatari Energy Chief Saad Al-Kabi, in interview in Doha, North Field East project will take our relationship to new heights. He further said negotiations with other buyers in China and Europe and globally are also in progress. Pakistan Cricket Board has announced 18-member squad for 3 test match home series against England. Babar Azam will lead the team in the series while 2 new players, Ibrar Ahmed, Muhammad Ali, have been called up. The first cricket test will be played at Rawalpindi from the 1st of next month. And finally, in the FIFA World Cup 2022 match between Iran and England at Khalifa Stadium in Doha is underway. Today's second match will be played between Senegal and Netherlands at 9 p.m. at Al Thomama Stadium in the Thomama city. And finally, the weather. Mainly cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, foggy condition is likely to prevail in plain areas of Punjab in morning hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.